Greetings, Mike. I don't know how long I'm gonna go tonight, but I tried so hard, my dear, to show you that you were my dream. Yet you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past that keeps us far apart. Why can't I free your doubt from mine and melt your cold, cold heart? Another love before my time, he made you sad and blue. So now my heart is paying now for things it did not do. In anger, unkind words are said that makes the teardrop start. Try to leave my doubt from mine and melt your cold, cold heart. It was touch and go for a while, man. I don't even know if he thought he was gonna make it or not. You'll never know how much it hurts to see you sit and cry. You know you need and want my love, yet you're afraid to try. Why do you run and hide from life to try? It just ain't smart. Why can't I free your doubt from mine, melt your cold, cold heart? There was a time when I believed that you belonged with me, but now I know your heart is shackled to a memory. The more I learn to care for you, the more we drift apart. Why can't I free your doubt from mine and melt your cold, cold heart? Why can't I free your doubt from mine, melt your cold, cold heart? Butchering some Hank Williams. Thought I'd roll through some different stuff today. I know it gets boring seeing the same old thing every day. Jakey Allen, what's up, my brother? You and I need to collaborate, my man, on some country punk shit. You be down for that, maybe? Senior started it all. Well, the Carter family started it all. They were America's first superstars, but Hank Williams was the first country star. Bridget, how are you, darling? Let's see here. Thought I'd run through some shit I ain't sang for a while. Now, I don't know if I got the lungs for this song still or not, but we're going to give it a go. This song started out life as I think it was Old Crow Medicine Show. Yeah, Old Crow Medicine Show. Song from a different time. Colorado hot test got me in a big mess. Tied in a wildcat, I'm running with the wolf pack. Gonna throw me in the slammer if they catch me with a Colorado high test. Gonna throw me in the slammer if they catch me with a Colorado high test. Need big lungs for this song. Let me get some air. 25 southbound, cruising with a half-pound, blue light spinning around. Better get the hammer down, don't throw Santa Fe. Ain't nobody stopping me. Short road, state line, gotta keep on making time. Colorado high test. Told you. Woo. Colorado hot test got me in a big mess. I've been a wildcat, I'm running with the wolf pack. Gonna throw me in the slammer if they catch me with a Colorado high test. Gonna throw me in the slammer if they catch me with a Colorado high test. Huffing cocaine, playing chicken with a train. Smack that, meth lab, bellow out, prehab, Percocet, cigarette. I don't need no more of that. Just give me some down home, mountainside, homegrown Colorado hot test. Colorado hot test. got me in a big mess. Howling white cat, I'm running with the wolf pack. Gonna throw me with the slammer if they got me in the Colorado high test. Gonna throw me in the slammer if they catch me with the Colorado high test. Drug bust, discuss, pleading with a circuit judge. Son, don't be coy, I send you up the river, boy. Jumpsuit, chain gang, shackles on my feet, man. Standing on the 25, wishing I was cruising by Colorado high test. Colorado high test, got me in a big mess. Howling a wildcat, I'm running with the wolf pack. Gonna throw me in the slammer if they catch me with a Colorado high test. Gonna throw me in the slammer if they catch me with a Colorado high test. High test. Woo. That song kills me now. I used to be able to blaze through that, no problem. Now I'm sucking air. Bethy Allen, how are you, darling? David, how is you, brother? I know I ain't been on for a while. I was trying to learn some new tunes, so I wasn't singing all the same stuff all the damn time. This one I ain't gonna sing. This one I'm saving for December 10th. Sing that one all the time. Sing those all the time. How's everybody doing tonight? Did y'all catch the Rusty Dusty String Band? Them motherfuckers were badass, I'm telling you. And if I got anything to do about it, we will see some more of them in the near future. Let's see here. Colleen, thank you. You're being way too kind. We're just running through some new stuff today. Yeah, they seem like really down-to-earth folk, too. So when I was talking to them about maybe doing a roundup in the future, they were all kinds of down for that. So. Yeah, they had that big festival sound, that's for sure. So this song right here pretty much sums up why I've been streaming. I thought I fixed my stupid mic, but I see it flipping in and out. Smokestack. Man, we're getting all kinds of folks in here today. How's my smokestack today? So this song pretty much sums up the whole reason why I'm here right now. Luke can have my old guitar. Give Ray my truck, he's good with cars. SDF can have my tunes. I hope the angel's coming soon. At the end of this life that I've been given, after the prayers and bells have rung, I ain't afraid of where I'm going, or what will come of the songs I sung. What'll become of the songs I sung? Ain't never owned a house or land. Ain't never made too much with these two hands. Except the sound from these 6 strings. When that's who you are, that's everything. At the end of this life that I've been given, after the prayers and bells have rung, I ain't afraid of where I'm going, what'll become of the songs I sung. What'll become of the songs I sung? Life that I've been given, after the prayers and bells have rung, I ain't afraid of where I'm going. What'll become of the songs I sung? 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 Thank y'all. That song is by Balsam Range, actually, and if you want to hear it done correctly, please, by all means, give them fellas a listen. They're definitely in my top 10 right now, Balsam Range. Well, that's pretty much why I've been streaming. You know, I'm getting older, and the older you get, the more you look at your own mortality. And you realize, you know, what am I leaving behind? And, you know, I've done some shitty things in my life, so I don't want that to be all that's left behind, you know. This is an old John Prine song. That's the way that the world goes round. One day you're up, next you're down. There's a half inch of water and you think you might drown. 'Cause that's the way that the world goes round. I know a guy who got a lot to lose. He's a pretty shitty fella, he's kind of confused. He got muscles in his head and he's never used. Thinks that he owns his town. Well, he started drinking heavy, got a big red nose, and he beats his old lady with a rubber hose. But he takes her out to dinner and he buys her new clothes. 'Cause that's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. One day you're up, next you're down. There's a half inch of water, you think you might drown. 'Cause that's the way that the world goes round. Sitting in the bathtub counting my toes, where the radiator broke and the water all froze. Now I'm stuck in the ice without my clothes. I'm naked as the eyes of a clown. Crying ice cubes, wishing that I'd croak. But sun up through the window and the ice all broke. So I stood up and laughed because I thought it was a joke. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. One day you're up, next you're down. There's a half inch of water and you think you might drown. 'Cause that's the way that the world goes round. Anybody that knows this song knows that the way Mr. Prine wrote this song means it ends right there. I had to put my own spin on it, so this next verse is all Stephen. 21 wasn't so long ago, but the guy in the mirror I do not know. I got wrinkles on my face that go down to my toes. Thought I'd go out on the town. Well, I sat down just to tie my shoes, and the next thing you know, I took a nice long snooze. I never even got to taste no damn booze. 'Cause that's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. One day you're up, next you're down. There's a half inch of water and you think you might drown. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. One day you're up, next you're down. There's a half inch of water and you think you might drown. 'Cause that's the way, that's the way, that's the way that the world goes round. Boy, I butchered that end. Yeah, still a good tune though. Let's see here. John, how are you, brother? Greetings. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I don't know if I'm going to be here long enough for all that, John. I think I might just do another tune or two. Would have been 15 minutes, really, that's it? I guess we'll pull some of my regulars out then, since there's people showing up. This is my favorite song lately. Seems like every time I stream, I do this song. It's just a great damn tune. I fucking love it. I actually found out who sings this song. It's this guy fella named Don Edwards. I'm kind of embarrassed that I didn't know that before. But I heard this song in the movie Into the Wild. Was a cowboy I knew in South Texas. His face was burned deep by the sun. Part history, part sage, part mesquite. He was there when Pancho Villa was young. I tell you a tale of the old ways, when the country was wild all around. Then he'd sit out under the stars of the Milky Way and listen while the coyotes howl. And they go, ooh, yip, yip, ooh, 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 yip, yip, ooh, yip, yip, ooh, ooh, yip, yip, ooh. Tippy's in the house. Mike Ketty, how are you, brother? Thank you for coming. Well, he cursed all the roads in the oil mill, and he cursed the automobile. Said this ain't no place for an hombre like I am in this land of asphalt and steel. Then he'd look off someplace in the distance. That's something only he could see. I'd say, oh, that's all that's left of the old days. Damned old coyotes and me. And they go, ooh, yip, yip, ooh, 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 yip, yip, ooh, yip, yip, ooh, ooh, yip, yip, ooh, yip, yip, ooh, ooh, yip, yip, ooh, yip, yip, ooh. Jeff Putt in the house. This my brother from another mother. I've been on this world 55 years, coming up on 56 December 10th. And the brother that shared this planet with me the longest is Mr. Jeffrey the Hammer Putt. Love you, brother. Well, one morning they searched his adobe, 'cause he disappeared without saying a word. But that night as the moon crossed the mountains, one lone coyote was heard. And he go, ooh, yip, yip, ooh, 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 yip, yip, ooh, yip, yip, ooh, ooh, yip, yip, ooh, yip, yip, ooh. Coyotes. Jeffrey Putt. Bethy, he is one of them lurker motherfuckers. He's always around. He don't never talk. Well, very rare. But he's always around. The hammer. do something else. We're going to change the stream midstream. I want to do something else. So this is actually a really old tune. When you look up who wrote it, it says traditional. That means they don't fucking know. But when it was originally written, it didn't have no words. So somewhere along the line, somebody added some words. I want to say it was Flatt and Scruggs, but I ain't sure. So this is a 2022 song, so we had to change it. It was originally about whiskey. Well, early one morning before the sun could shine, I was walking down the street and I'm feeling so fine. Saw two men with a bong in between them. This was a song I heard them singing. Lord, preserve us and protect us. We've been smoking weed for breakfast. Well, I stopped by the step where they was a-sitting, and they couldn't believe how high they were getting. Said, old man, you've been smoking long. Is it just long enough to be singing this song? Lord, preserve us and protect us. We've been smoking weed for breakfast. Well, they handed me a joint, so I took a little hit, and it felt so good I just could not quit. So I smoked a little more, and the next thing you knew, three of us sitting there singing this tune. Lord, preserve us and protect us. We've been smoking weed for breakfast. Well, one by one, everybody in the town, they heard our ruckus and they all come down. Pretty soon, them streets in the ringing with the sound of the whole town laughing and singing. Lord, preserve us and protect us. We've been smoking weed for breakfast. Said, Lord, preserve us and protect us. We've been smoking weed for breakfast. Said, Lord, preserve us and protect us. We've been smoking weed for breakfast. Said, Lord, preserve us and protect us. We've been smoking weed all day. You know how that's how the wake and bake goes. You start out, I'm just going to smoke this bowl. And the next thing you know, it's 4:30 in the afternoon, and you ain't done shit but sit around the house and smoke weed. That's retirement to me. Yeah, it was originally Lord, preserve us and protect us. We've been drinking whiskey for breakfast. Pan. How are you, Miss Pan? Caught your show the other day. That's a damn good retirement plan, ain't it, Bethy? Just sit around and smoke weed all day. Unfortunately, my damn lungs will not cooperate anymore. So we're nibbling on fattening things. And look at this big-ass gut I'm getting. I'm getting fat. I actually had to have that conversation with myself as to whether or not I was actually getting too fat or not. Well, I don't really fucking care, to be honest with you. So bring on the pounds. I got my licorice tea. It's old Bob Wills' tone. Well, you ought to see my blue-eyed Sally. She lives down a Shinbone Alley. Number on the gate, number on the door. The next house over is a grocery store. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little harder. clothes, throw them in the corner. Why don't you just stay a little longer? Sitting in the window, singing to my love with the slop bucket fell from the window up above. Mule and grasshopper eating up. Let's just hold on a second. I don't know if y'all caught that, but sitting in the window, singing to my love when the slop bucket fell from the window up above. Y'all know what a slop bucket is? Anybody? Anybody? First person that puts the correct answer of what a slop bucket is into chat, I will send you a free sticker. Sitting in the window, singing to my love. Slop bucket fell from the window up above. Mule and grasshopper eating ice cream. The mule got sick, so they laid him on the beam. Stay all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little harder, throw off your clothes, throw them in the corner. Why don't you just stay a little longer? You can't go home if you're sitting by the bill, 'cause the bridge washed out at the bottom of the hill. Big creek's up, little creek's level. I plow my corn with a double shovel. Stay all night, stay a little longer. That's all right, that's a little harder. We got a winner. Woo-hoo. It's a shit bucket. It's a shit bucket. It's a shit bucket, shit bucket, shit bucket. Breathy, PM me your address and I'll send you a sticker. You can't go home if you're sitting by the mill, 'cause the bridge washed out at the bottom of the hill. Big creek's up, little creek's level. Plow my corn with a double shovel. Stay all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little harder, throw off your clothes, throw them in the double. Why don't you just stay a little longer? Yeah, Pam in the days. Ooh, that's cool. I'm always down for more stickers. Yeah, Pan in the day, before everybody in the world had indoor plumbing, they would shit in a bucket and throw it out on the street. Grab your gal, go to the head. If you don't like biscuits, give her cornbread. Girls down Big Creek all half grown, jump on the man like a dog on the bone. Stay all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little harder, throw off your clothes, throw them in the corner. Why don't you just stay a little longer? Stay all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little harder, throw off your clothes, throw them in the corner. Why don't you just stay a little longer? Day all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little harder, throw off your clothes, throw them in the corner. Why don't you just stay a little longer? Intellectual conversations we have in my streams, I'm telling you what. Yes, Miss Bethy, I am always down to trade stickers. I'll send you one of whatever I got. Doop doop. That was an old Bob Wills tune. How many people in here know who Bob Wills is? I know Mikey does. Mickey Sharp. Mickey Sharp is in my stream. Girl, I've been listening to you before I knew you was on SDF. I am a Mickey Sharp fan, and I am fucking honored that you are in my stream. Yeah, I think I seen you before, and I meant to say something before, and I didn't, so I apologize. Yeah, you are. If you don't know who Mickey Sharp is, take your fucking ass out of here and go to Google and Google that shit, because, yeah, good shit. I'm going to warn you, if you got a little brain, I'm about to piss you off. Hey, you know, that's real too, man. That's a real wall. Those are real instruments. This is actually, somebody sent me some love. This is actually my recording studio. It was never really intended to be a live stream studio, but you know, one thing leads to another, and here we are. Apologize for all the weird sounds. Yeah, you know, I tried green screen. I have a long history in video, so I tried green screen, and it's a pain in the ass. I'm going to be honest with you, because you need a whole lot of light, and you need that green to have like no shadows and shit on it, and it's just a pain in the ass. I'd rather deal with the real world. I'm going to go back to pissing people off. I always fuck this up, so. Told you. People say I'm no good and I'm crazy as a loon. 'Cause I get stoned in the morning and get drunk in the afternoon. Kinda like my little calico cat, I like to lay around in the sun. I ain't got no money, but I'm damn sure having fun. I ain't asking nobody for nothing, 'cause I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Well, a poor girl wants to marry and a rich girl wants to flirt. Rich boy goes to college and a poor boy goes to work. Drunkard wants another drink of wine and politician wants your vote. I don't want much of nothing at all, but I will take another toke. I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this long-haired stoner boy alone. Preacher man talking on TV, he's putting down them damn homos. He wants me to send a donation 'cause he's worried about their souls. Jesus loves all the sinners, and I believe that's true. Sometimes I think that preacher man ought to try a little loving too. I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this long-haired gay boy alone. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this long-haired stoner boy alone. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this long-haired country boy the fuck alone. Woo. I'm sure Charlie Daniels is rolling over in his grave. God bless his soul. Man, I got 11 people in my stream. I don't know how to act. Y'all know who Tom T. Hall is? Tom T. Hall is one of the... I'm a big, you can tell by my songs, because I don't play solos generally, and I like the stories. So, Tom T. Hall is one of the greatest. Well, Mike, we know that you and I are cut from the same cloth, brother. If you don't know who Tom T. Hall is, you need to remedy that shit immediately. I ducks, old pickup trucks, slow-moving trains, and rain. I love little country streams, sleep with dreams, Sunday school in May, and hey, hold on a minute. Mickey Sharp's birthday is when? Somebody? Anybody? Lars, greetings. Somebody put in the chat when Mickey Sharp, oh, it's today. Happy birthday, my darling. I'm sorry, I don't know how to play that song. I should learn that. We'll play this song for you instead. Tom T. Hall, we'll start all over. I love little baby ducks, old pickup trucks, slow-moving trains, and rain. I love little country streams, sleep with dreams, Sunday school in May, and rain. And I love you too. I love you too. I love leaves in the wind, pictures with my friends, birds of the world, and squirrels. I do love squirrels. I love coffee in a cup, little fuzzy pups, bourbon in a glass, and you guessed it, smoking grass. I love you too, and I love you too. One more. Man, it's birthdays. I love them. I love honest, open smiles, kisses from a child, tomatoes from the vines, and onions. And I love winners when they cry, losers when they try, music when it's good, and I love my life. And I love you too. And I love you too. All right. Gotta take my nuts out of the vise now. That's the last of those super high fuckers that hurt my head. Let's have a little fun. So, I figured out who sang this song too. But some of you old timers that have been in my streams since day one, you know this story. But I'm going to tell it for the new folks so y'all can just cope. So, this song was originally written and performed by a fellow named Jamie Brockett. And it's just him and his auto harp. Those things are cool. They're an instrument that are losing ground. I don't know very many people that play auto harp anymore. I have one, and it's literally sitting over there. I haven't touched it for like 4 years. But when I first moved to Denver, the very first apartment I got was a little single one-room studio apartment. It was like unreasonably cheap. It was like $150 or some shit like that. So I bought it, or I got it. And this was back in the days when you could look at an apartment, sign a lease, and move in all on the same day. So I did. And so it turns out that the manager of the apartment complex lived right across the hall from the unit I was looking at. And so as soon as I signed the lease, the motherfucker shocked the hell out of me and busted out a doobie to celebrate. And he played this song. Well, I lost my stash, my ounce of hash, it must be here somewhere. I done hit it so good I can't find it myself, and I'm pulling out my hair. It can't be, friends would steal from me. It's still a full moon, I'm sure I'll find it soon. Well, I lost my stash, my ounce of hash, can't find it anywhere. It's not on top of the shelf, not under the chair. It's gotta be here somewhere. In the special place, in the toe of my boot. Man, I was sure I'd find it there. If I could just remember where I had it last, I could solve this dilemma, put it in the past. Well, I lost my stash, my ounce of hash. I'm probably just going too fast. He did, he literally did. I'm gonna sit down here and visualize a hit, play my guitar and slow down a bit. But you know it's boring, slow, and it's frantic fast, and I still ain't found my hash. My dog Pete, he's staring up at me and he's looking pretty hashed. I looked at Pete and the light went on, and Pete looked at me and he done yawned and yawned and yawned and yawned and yawned and yawned and yawned. Little motherfucker. Well, I still believe dog is man's best friend, but I'll never leave my stash on the table again. Well, I lost my stash, my ounce of hash, I done figured out where it went. I found my stash, my ounce of hash, but now it just tastes like shit. I see the infamous Ro Evans in my stream. Greetings, Ro. I'm honored and privileged to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. Grab you an edible and have a good time, because Lord knows I did about an hour ago. How long? Man, I've been going 43 minutes. I discovered something about myself this week, so y'all may notice that I haven't been online for a lot. And I couldn't figure out why I could sit in this room and practice just me by myself and not be running out of air all the damn time and, you know, my fingers going numb and all that bullshit. Well, it's y'all. So I figured out that when I play live, I get all excited and I want to give you guys everything. So I'm really pushing stuff out, and I need to hold a little in reserve. This is the very first song I ever wrote. I wasn't expecting all y'all tonight. I was just going to pop on and do a couple real quick and then dodge out. But since y'all are here, this song is basically telling you life is short. Enjoy it while you got it, because it can go away at any moment. This song's dedicated to my sister, Cindy. Watching people running to and fro, seeming like they know just where they go, but they don't have a clue. They're just lost like me. Watch them go running to the corner store, buy a cup of coffee, yeah, get one more. Little brown nose until your boss will go a long, long way. Well, there's more to life than struggle and strive. You gotta take the chance and live your life today. Well, you're only in this world for a little while. You gotta take the time, feel your smile today. Well, it's 12:05 and it's time to lunch. Wanna hit the road and go get some lunch. Boss says you gotta do the one thing right away. Now it's 2:05 and the wind inside. This little task gonna take all night. Lunch ain't gonna happen, gonna push on through the day. Oh, there's more to life than struggle and strive. You gotta take a chance, live your life today. Well, you're only in this world for a little while. You gotta take the time, feel your smile today. Finally out of work and you're sitting at the light. All you want to do is make a simple ride. Some stupid motherfucker puts his Audi in the way. You're almost home, just a block to go. How they took an hour, hell, nobody knows. Your day feels spent, how you gonna feel alive this way? Oh, there's more to life than struggle and strive. You gotta take the chance, live your life today. Well, you're only in this world for a little while. You gotta take the time, feel your smile today. Said you're only in this world for a little while. You gotta take the time, feel your smile today. Just in case you're wondering, this part I took out for a long time, and I decided recently it needed to go back. That's why that's so weird. But anyway, that song's important to me. It's what I call a soul song. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, Willis? There we go. Yep. Singing songs about clean sheets. We can do that. Mikey, you still in the house, brother? We're going to do one more while I wait and see if Mikey's here. So then we won't wait no more. We're just going to do this song. We're going to end the night out on a new one for you guys. So I had a friend of mine that was used to live stream a lot. Actually, I think he still does, but we kind of had a falling out, so I don't know. And I suggested this song to him probably 50 million times because it would sound excellent in his voice. Well, he never did it. So I'm gonna highlight that shit. One of the things I like about SDF, y'all are making me stretch. So I'm learning songs now that probably ain't bluegrass or country. And that's all right, it's good. On a long, lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out its one-note song. You can think about the woman, the one you knew the night before. David, you're a jerk, man. Kurt, you successfully made me stop and address the issue. Because, you know, the funny thing is, my done beard, you know my regiment? I wash it with shampoo and I comb it. There you go. On a long, lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out its one-note song. You can think about the woman, the one you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you're riding 16 hours, there ain't nothing left to do. You don't feel much like riding, you just wish the night was through. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on stage. Here I go, playing the star again. Here I am, turn the page. That kind of trips me out that y'all are tripping on my beard. That's cool. Really, the only reason I have a beard is because I'm a lazy motherfucker. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road. You can feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just wish to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. It's the same old cliche, but you learn when you can. You always feel outnumbered, you don't dare to make the stand. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on stage. Here I go, playing the fool again. Here I am. Screwed that up. Here I am. Turn the page. The spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy, give it away. All the sweat pours out your body like the songs that you play. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on stage. Here I go, playing the star again. Here I am, turn the page. I don't know why I keep missing that damn chord. Here I am, turn the page. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last doobie, remembering what she said. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on stage. Here I go, playing the star again. Here I am, turn the page. Here I am, turn the page. I miss that damn chord every time through the damn chorus. I apologize. And you know what? I'm kind of glad he didn't do that song, because it's one of the few that I sing that I think I sound pretty damn good on. I feel like doing one more, just because. What time is it? Yeah, I can do one more. So this is one of the songs I learned specific for you guys. And it's definitely not a country song. Where'd it go? I passed it. Jeez, it's not the edibles, I promise. Well, you know, it's funny because I cut all my beard off in July. No, it was June, July, August, somewhere in there. I don't know. It's all one damn day to me. I did learn this song for y'all. Anyway, my beard used to be like, you couldn't read t-shirts and shit because my beard was so long. So, a few weeks back here, there was like some drama floating all over SDF. And it seems like we got that remedied. But, you know, it all kind of gravitated. And this song came to my mind. This definitely ain't a country song. Here's a little song I wrote. I wanna sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life there comes some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. The landlord says your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. But you ain't got no cash, you ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Oh, 'cause when you worry, your face will frown. That'll bring everybody down. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, it'll all work out. Don't worry, I got you back. Don't worry, this too shall pass. Yeah, I decided this time when I cut my beard off, I ain't never doing that again. Not gonna happen. I'm on a roll. I'm gonna keep on going. This is another original. Seems like as far as originals are concerned, Ro Evans and I we write a lot of the same songs. Different words, but they're the same song. So she sings a song called Love Is Done. I'm actually working on that one. I'm going to be rolling that out sometime soon. But this song is basically the same thing. Happy today, no, I don't see things really going our way. I don't think I'll ever be happy today with you. I satisfied. If you think I am, take a look in my eyes. I don't think I'll ever be satisfied with you. I know when it's wrong and this ain't right. I know that we've been together too damn tight. I know I need to let go and untie the knot from you. I know when it's right and this feels wrong. I know that we've been together too damn long. I know I need to start a lifelong break from you. Settling down, if I ever do, I'll never lose my crown. No, I don't think I'll ever be settling down with you. I don't see us growing really old, sitting on the front porch just growing mold. No, I don't think I'll ever be growing really old with you. I know when it's wrong and this ain't right. I know that we're tied together too damn tight. I know I need to let go and untie the knot from you. I know when it's right and this feels wrong. I know that we've been together too damn long. I know I need to start a lifelong break from you. From you. Lifelong break from you. I need to make a clean getaway. I need to pack up my shit. I want to leave today. I just want to get the fuck away from you. I know when it's wrong and this ain't right. I know that we're tied together too damn tight. I know I need to let go and untie the knot from you. I know when it's right and this feels wrong. I know that we've been together too damn long. I know I need to start a lifelong break from you. I know I need to start a lifelong break from you. I know I need to start a lifelong break from you. You know how that goes. Everybody been there. Since we're doing originals. Jake has been kicking ass and taking names lately. All you gotta do is look at those backgrounds. In the music room. So, that last song is about relationships ending. This next song is about a relationship from start to finish. Some people tell me it's sad. Sitting at the bar and I'm having a drink. Ooh, I glanced your way and you shot me a wink. I gave you my number and I prayed to God you'd call. Well, 2 hours later we're still there. We're shooting the shit and you're twirling your hair. I can tell already I was headed for a fall. 'Cause I'm inside out. Ooh, I'm upside down. I'm inside out. I'm upside down. I'm crazy in love with you. Now I'm outside in. And I'm downside up. Well, I love you, babe, and I'll stick to you like glue. Well, 6 months later, and we're walking down the aisle with flowers in her hair and big fat smiles. I could tell right away that you were gonna be my wife. Well, the wedding march is over and they threw the rice. Cake's been cut and the cans are tied. Let's get out of here and start on our new life. 'Cause I'm inside out. Ooh, I'm upside down. Hey, I'm inside out. I'm upside down. I'm crazy in love with you. Now I'm outside in and I'm downside up. Well, I love you, babe, and I'll stick to you like glue. We got plenty of bills to pay, all the rent's behind, and the goddamn tires are flat. Yet here you stand with a look in your eye, lets me know our love won't die. Wherever you go, babe, that's where I'm at. 'Cause I'm inside out. Ooh, I'm upside down. I'm inside out. I'm upside down, crazy in love with you. Now I'm outside in, and I'm downside up. Ooh, I love you, baby, and stick to you like glue. Ooh, that would tickle me, bro. Here's the sad part. Well, here we are with our hair all gray. Trouble is you done died today. I never dreamed you'd be the first to go. What shall I do with all this time? Oh, I just don't know. Without my wife, I guess I'll just go on and follow you. 'Cause I'm inside out, I'm still upside down. I'm inside out, I'm upside down. I'm crazy in love with you. Now I'm outside in, and I'm downside up. Ooh, I love you, babe, and I stick to you like glue. Well, I'm inside out, I'm upside down. I'm inside out, I'm upside down. Yeah, I'm inside out, I'm upside down. Crazy in love with you. Now I'm outside in and downside up. Yeah, I'm outside in and downside up. Well, I love you, babe, and I stick to you like glue. Said I love you, babe, and I stick to you like glue. Ooh. Bro, that would tickle the hell out of me. I would dig that. So this is one of my originals that nobody can sing but me. So unfortunately, thankfully I got this one recorded in this last round. Oh, you know what? Maybe, I don't know. How long am I going here? Man. Apparently this licorice tea and that nasty tasting slippery elm shit works. Nora McKenna. Y'all see that picture right there? Right underneath the Feel Your Smile sign? Nora done sent that to me. That's a picture of me. That tickled my soul when I got that. Nora's my girl. Love you, babe. Licorice tea is awesome. I would drink licorice tea whether it helped my voice or not, just because I like licorice. But that slippery elm shit, man, I put it in this tin, but it's that same shit that Ruby Ray got. Boy, I'll tell you what, that's like putting someone's ass in your mouth. Licorice is delicious. Corey Lynn, my darling. Man, if you all ain't checked out her album, y'all need to go check out her album because it fucking rocks. It's awesome. And yeah, thank you for stopping in, Corey Lynn. Love you, girl. Oh, I guess it would help if I was on the right page. So this is another one of them ones that's traditional. Classified as a traditional song. And somebody somewhere along the line added these lines to it, added these words to it. Actually, I think it was written with words, but most everybody sings this song like really slow. I mean, painfully, this sucks kind of slow. And that's the only way I ever heard this song until I saw an episode of The Waltons, which pretty much depicts my childhood, called The Bow. And on that show, one of the characters there is a moonshiner, and actually there's a couple moonshiners in the show, two old lady sisters, the Baldwin ladies, who make moonshine and they don't know that it's moonshine. It's one of the greatest shows ever made. The other one, his name was Yancey Tucker. Actually, there was another one. One of the uncles made moonshine, too. But this particular episode was through the war, and gasoline was running dry. So they decided they was going to make high-potency moonshine to try and run their vehicles. Well, they was sitting out by the still. They are remaking the Waltons. They actually did a really, in my opinion, I think they did an excellent job. Because if you read Earl Hamner's books, it wasn't all pussycats and puppies and, you know, and the remake is more loyal to the book. And I'm a huge old-time Waltons fan, don't get me wrong. One of my first musical influences is the fellow that sings this song. It's called The Moonshiner. The recipe. I've been a moonshiner for 40 long years, and I spend all my money on good weed and beer. Down in some holler, I'll sit at my still, and I'll sell you a gallon for $100 bill. Well, I'll eat when I'm hungry, and I'll drink when I'm dry. If the whiskey don't kill me, then I'll live till I die. God bless the moonshiners, they're all friends of mine, 'cause their whiskey is sweeter than the dew from the Nile. Well, I'll go to some barroom and I'll drink with my friends, where the women won't follow to see what we spend. God bless them, dear ladies, I wish one was mine, 'cause the sexy is better than even moonshine. If the ocean were whiskey and I were a duck, well, I'd swim to the bottom and I'd drink my way up. But the ocean ain't whiskey and I ain't no duck, so I say DUI parties and I'll trust in my luck. Well, I've been a moonshiner for 40 long years, and I spend all my money on good weed and beer. This is a song I'd actually think that would sound really awesome if Jake sang it with his banjo. That'd be awesome. I don't know if Jake's still here, but he should sing The Moonshiner. We're going to keep on trucking. As long as I can sing, I'm going to go. This here song is written by a group called Trampled by Turtles. That has to be one of the coolest band names ever invented. Trampled by Turtles, man. Thank you, Corey. I learned something about myself this week while I was practicing. My post-illness me is not the same as the pre-illness me. So I discovered that when I was coming on here, I'd get all excited and I'd really push it out. So I learned that as much as I want to give you guys all, I can give you all and still kind of hold a little bit back so I ain't doing damage. Trampled by Turtles is probably one of the greatest newgrass bands to hit the market. These motherfuckers are fast. And if you don't know who Trampled by Turtles is, go Google them, because, yeah. Well, I'm still looking out the window at your shady tones of home, where dusty memories echo down like rain. The years grow ever longer as the days go flying by, and I can't wait till you and I are finally home again. Well, there ain't no easy answers when the circus comes to town. Troubled juries hang each other dead. TV's writ by poets who can only write in rhyme. And my brother works for the CIA when he's not doing time. When comfort comforts no one, surrounded by your name, there's no one that I can talk to now. The town is just a painting, oh, and I am just a dream. So come live with me outside the lonely fields of midnight rain. And there ain't no easy answers when the circus comes to town. Troubled juries hang each other dead. TV's writ by poets who can only write in rhyme. And my brother works for the CIA when he's not doing time. When the nighttime tricks me to believing I'm the same as every barstool in this goddamn place, you come put your arms around me, oh, and you softly say my name. So come live with me outside the lonely fields of midnight rain. Oh, there ain't no easy answers when the circus comes to town. Troubled juries hang each other dead. TV's writ by poets who can only write and rhyme. Oh, my brother works for the CIA when he's not doing time. We're going to jump right out of that into this. Well, I got years of living, buying how I choose. Whoop. Well, I got years of living, buying how I choose. Ain't never been a gambler, 'cause I'm always bound to lose. My buddies say drink liquor, and I always go along. And I got a gal, she don't like that at all. Said I got a gal, she don't like that at all. Well, last week or so, I woke up in a cell. I don't know how I got here, but my head hurts like hell. The guards already knew my name before I come inside. And I got a gal, she don't like that at all. Said I got a gal, she don't like that at all. Well, this guy from downtown come pushing me around. So I let one loose and let that fucker lying on the ground. Police were waiting for me all before I come running by. And I got a gal, she don't like that at all. Said I got a gal, she don't like that at all. David distracts me. He's so goddamn handsome. Well, you know I wouldn't fight if these boys wouldn't shove me. Now I can't go home because my baby, she don't love me. Ain't no use in trying it anymore. Said there ain't no use in trying anymore. That's another Trampled by Turtles tune. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. Why I still got a voice, but that's all right. Made my balls tingle. Where I come from isn't all that great. Pickup truck is a piece of crap. My fashion sense is a little whack, and my friends are just as fucked as me. Didn't go to no boarding school. Pretty girls never fucked with me. Why should they? I ain't nobody got David in my bed. Beverly Hills. Ooh, Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. Now I'm living in Beverly Hills, and I'm rolling like a celebrity. Look at all these movie stars. They're so beautiful and clean. When the housemaid scrubs the floor, she gets the spaces in between. Wanna live a life like that. Wanna live just like a king. Take a picture by the pool. I'm the next big thing, baby. Beverly Hills. Ooh, that's where I wanna be. Ooh, living in Beverly Hills. Oh, I'm rolling with the celebrities. Truth is, I don't stand a chance. Something that you're born into, and I just don't belong. I don't belong. I don't. No, I don't. I'm just a no-class redneck fool. And I will always be that way. Might as well enjoy my life and watch these stars play. Beverly Hills. Ooh, Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. Yeah, I'm living in Beverly Hills, and I'm rolling with the celebrities. Beverly Hills. Ooh, Beverly Hills. Living in Beverly Hills, and I'm rolling with the celebrities. Woo, that's definitely not a country song. We're going to do one more, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Hour and 23 minutes. Actually, every time I think I'm done, I see something else. When this song came out, the Cherokee Nation had a not nice things to say about this song. But as a Native American, I think I'm all right to sing it. Elijah was a wooden Indian standing by the door. He fell in love with the Indian maiden over at the antique store. Oh, Elijah, he stood there and never let it show. He could never answer yes or no. Oh, he always wore his Sunday feathers and held a tomahawk. The Indian maid wore beads and braids and hoped one day to talk. Elijah just stood there as lonesome as can be. Whoop, sang the wrong line. Elijah just stood there and never showed a sign, because his heart was made of knotty pine. Ooh, boy, I fuckered that up. Let's try that again. We'll take that second verse again. Yeah, this is Hank Sr. He always wore his Sunday feathers and held a tomahawk. All the Indian maid wore beads and braids and hoped one day to talk. Elijah just stood there and never showed a sign, because his heart was made of knotty pine. Ah, poor old Elijah, he never allowed to be sorry. Yeah, yeah, poor old Elijah, you don't know what it is. Hey, yeah, yeah, is it any wonder that his face is red? Oh, Elijah with that poor was a lonely Indian, never went nowhere. His heart was set on the Indian maiden with the coal black hair. Elijah just stood there and never let it show. Ooh, she could never answer yes or no. Oh, then one day, well, the customer bought the Indian maid. He took her road so far away, and old Elijah stayed. Elijah stood there lonesome as can be, wishing he was still that goddamn tree. Now, poor old Elijah, you don't know what he missed. Hey, yeah, yeah, poor old Elijah, you don't know what he missed. Hey, yeah, yeah, is it any wonder that his face is red? Oh, Elijah with that old voodoo head. There it is. Hank Williams, Groundbreaker. I don't know if I can do this one or not, but he sang this one too. This is not a Bob Seger song, by the way. I come in last night about 10:30. That baby of mine wouldn't let me in. I'll move it on over, rock it on over. Move over, little dog. The mean old dog is moving in. She told me not to mess around, but I done let that deal go down. Now move it on over, rock it on over. Move over, little dog. The mean old dog is moving in. I can't play guitar in the middle there, so we ain't gonna subject you to that. We'll do one more and then we'll get out of here. We got 5 people here, but nobody's talking. So I don't know who all's here. This is original. This here's well, you done missed. I don't know what you missed. You missed Elijah from Hank Williams. I'm going to do an original right now. This is autobiographical. It's called Old Man. Well, I'm an old man, I understand. There's a good friend of mine who's hard as hands. He tells me that I'm 3 days older than dirt. I've been around for a block or two. I saw the Dead Sea when it had the flu. I met Grandpa time when he was still a twerp. Well, my teeth are in a bottle, my hair's kind of gray. You get a little shower every word I say. I can't help if my lips like a spurt. I give new meaning to over the hill when I look in the mirror and I pop a pill. And I can't take a nap because I gotta go take a skirt. Yeah, I think you only missed 2, Ro. It was Hank Williams, and I'll be honest, I don't remember what I sang before that because the edibles are good. Well, I smoked a lot of dope and I drank a lot of beer and I shoved those Bentley through my ears and I had long hair and I did the rock life right. With a big leather coat and a holy jeans and another little piercing that can't be seen. No matter what you heard me say, that was a fright. Well, I met a lot of folks when the years gone through, like a 9-toed drummer and a streaking Jew and a guy sheds hand with a big old motel chain. Well, Jersey girl, little Miss Golden Hair, the Eagle fanatic with the hockey flair, and the Pals Kentucky and the ones I gave my name. There's a cutie pole kitten who can sing all night, the guardian angel hit me in my eye, and a gloomy young gal who finally found the words to say. Now I met a few folks that you may know, like Ozzy and George and Kevin DeBro, but I'm still a nobody and I aim to keep it that way. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy night. apologize. But I bet y'all are saying, where the hell's it's gonna go? It's a perfect situation just to let you all know that I haven't found much in life that I like to do. But I like to play guitar, I like to sing my songs, and maybe take a hit from my favorite bong and sit and lap that up that I with you. Hour and 31 minutes, dude. That's for me. That's fucking hella. This is a new one, so I'm sure I'm going to screw this up. And I promise this is the last one. I'm out of here after this. No, actually, I'm going to sing a different one, just because that one's slow and I want to save that. Can't you see? No, we ain't doing that one either. I don't think I've ever played this one live. At least I know for sure I ain't never played this for y'all. I don't believe I have anyway. If I did, then I don't remember because the edibles are good. I don't listen to the funky shit, don't really like the rappers and the thumping hits, never listen to the pop that they used to play on MTV. I'm not a fan of metal music, no, I never heard a song that would make me choose it. Won't listen to a dude all dressed in black, scream and yell about the good of evil. Well, I'm just a country boy, that's all I ever wanted to be. Yeah, I don't want to change the world, and I'm not gonna let it change me. Well, I'm just a country boy, that's all I ever wanted to be. Yeah, I ain't gonna change the world, and I'm not gonna let it change me. Well, I see you there in your matching suits while you're dancing around the stage in your $1,000 shoes. Yeah, you're looking like men, but you're really chasing little girls. Disco's dead, and I have to say that when it caught the fever and it finally went away, thank God I took the polyester shirts along and Travolta posing in that dumb suit. I'm just a country boy, that's all I ever wanted to be. Yeah, I don't want to change the world, and I'm not gonna let it change me. I'm just a country boy, that's all I ever wanted to be. Yeah, I ain't gonna change the world, and I'm not gonna let it change me. I'm just a country boy, that's all I ever wanted to be. That's it, I'm spent. Peace, be kind, love each other, and don't believe all the bullshit.